Hello and welcome to the Gauntlet of Greatness. I'm Randy Buehler. I'm now being rejoined by my usual partner in crime. Welcome back, Shadow.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's
Peter
good to be
kept the
back.
fort nailed down for us last week, but now we get to the super fun group. Group D is queued up this week, and just 4 totally different ways to play Magic. When last we visited Group D, the Delver deck was victorious, just crushing Black Devotion. This so much more quick and efficient. So the spells are just so much cheaper that it was kind of a blowout. And then we had a really weird and interesting match between Turbo Stasis and Bargain, where the Bargain deck actually managed to turn the tables and deck Stasis. So super interesting match, and now Turbo Stasis is back. We are going to be playing the match between Turbo Stasis and Black Devotion. So last year's Boogeyman versus Summer of 96's Boogeyman. I'm not even sure Turbo Stasis counts as a Boogeyman from Summer of 96, because that was Necro Summer, and what the deck was kind of a metagame gamble against Necro that just turned into this whole new strategy of Magic. Here's the Black Devotion deck. I'm sure you have seen this before. The list has Nightveil Spectre, Desecration Demon, Grey Merchant. There's Lifebane zombies floating around. So it's all the stuff you saw last year. Thoughtseize is going to be super important to this matchup, and there are a ton of creature kill spells that are going to be terrible for Shadow in game 1, but they come out and you get some more creatures, and crucially you get 3 more duresses after sideboarding. So be an interesting match. I think game 1 is kind of lopsided in favor of the Stasis deck, right? Because of all the creature kill spells that just do absolutely nothing. Because what Stasis is trying to do is it wants to play a Howling Mine. That's the Turbo part. Turbo means Howling Mine, and this is kind of the original Turbo deck from the 90s. Howling Mine means, in theory, you can just pay the upkeep on Stasis every turn for the rest of the game. You just want to keep playing lands. If a turn goes by and all you do is play a land, and then next turn tap it to pay the upkeep for Stasis, great. Mission accomplished. Keep the game iced. You're just trying to deck them. Howling Mines, technically, is enough to deck somebody because they'll draw first. But there is a Feldman's Cane as well to just make sure that you recycle your shuffle your graveyard back in once. You should have plenty more cards than them to just run them out of cards. A lot of the deck is set up to refresh the Stasis. If I boomerang Stasis on his end step, then I get an untapped step. Oh, guess what I'm going to do during my turn? I'm going to replay the Stasis so that he never gets out of the lock, but I kind of refresh all my mana. Despotic Scepter does the same trick. Kill the Stasis on his turn, because I've drawn another one, I get an untapped step, play a new Stasis. And Kismet is what completes the lock. With just a Stasis, the opponent can actually just use their land drop to eventually build up enough land over the course of some number of turns to play spells. But if you Kismet them, now the land comes into play tapped, where it never ever gets used. So it's actually kind of an elegant lock. I mean, the trick is you really need to find both Howling Mines and Stasis, and this is a point there aren't really tutors. There's just Limdol's Vault, but you do have decent permission. Arcane Denial, a decent counterspell given that you don't really care about them drawing the extra cards since you're planning to give them a million extra cards anyway, and Force of Will, obviously. That card's pretty good at stopping what the opponent is up to without spending any mana. So, there you go. Turbo Stasis versus Black Devotion. I will go to...
We did see Black Devotion win in the practice match.
Got to make sure you get that into the recording, right?
Yeah, well, that's important.
It is
because it might not win this time. So
no, it's a totally fair point. I was quite surprised to lose a match of this. I thought this matchup was just going to be a blowout for Stasis, and now I feel like, you know what? After sideboarding, you've actually got enough discard spells and gotten enough of the dead cards into the sideboard that you can realistically blow my hand away and then kill me with whatever. So Shadow, I've got a game set up, 60-minute clock, constructed open play, getting serious.
Sure.
Fight me.
I am going to come fight you, and let me make sure I choose the right deck. Interesting, I know that because I still have dead cards in my hand, I still have the easy mulligans. So maybe that'll help. All right. Joining the game. This is probably with the Black Devotion deck. I'll put you on mute. I'll talk to you after the game.
Sounds good. All right. He gets to go first. draw has a Howling Mind, so it's great. I mean, if I get my Howling Mind Thoughtseize, this draw is mediocre. I mean, I'm not happy to have 2 Despotic Scepters. No Thoughtseize, huzzah! And a second Howling Mind. Now this draw's actually great. May as well get the Despotic Scepter down. It's not like I can do anything on turn 1. Yeah, we just want to play Howling Minds. Okay, he's going to Pack Rat. Means he's going to be spending his mana. We just want to Howling Mind. I want to hit land drops, and I want to find a Stasis. That is the plan. And certainly leaving Arcane Denial up doesn't do anything now that he's got a Pack Rat. He can just keep making rats. I have not drawn a land in 2 turns. Definitely need to hit my land drops. Make a rat and hit me for 2. Make a rat and hit me for 2. I mean, my lock should be fast enough to beat this. Assuming I hit lands and eventually a Stasis. Alright. No white mana is less than ideal. I'd love to be dropping a land tax here. I mean, if I could go land tax into Kismet into Stasis, that would be awesome. But I mean, just having another Howling Mind should be pretty good. I think he's to hit me for 6. Oh, and the Mutavault. Is he hitting me for 8 here? Haha, I don't have a Stasis yet. It's on top of my library. Right where I want it. "16 of the best decks in the history of Standard assembled here. Playing out this tournament to see which one's the best." Okay, so he went Thoughtseize, make a rat, instead of activating Mutavault. Which is probably correct. And I am definitely sad to lose that Kismet. It means Grey Merchant comes into play, right, as a big finisher. Or even creatures, summoning creatures and then attacking with them once comes into play. Alright. We get 3 cards this turn. I'd love to see a land and a Stasis, not gonna lie. 3 lands. So 4, 8, 12. I'm dead. Holy shit, I'm just dead. Didn't find the Stasis, and he only gave me 4 turns. I can play a Despotic Scepter and Arcane Denial it to draw cards, but that isn't good enough. I'm supposed to do that last turn instead of playing a Howling Mine. I guess I would have seen a couple of extra cards. There isn't even a 1-mana spell I can draw into. Wow. I'm actually 3, 6, 9. I'm actually just dead. Arcane Denialing your own spell is fun. I mean, there's nothing I can draw here, but I can see what I would have drawn if I had played this last turn instead of a Howling Mine. In practice, making sure I don't misclick it. Yeah, I would have drawn into a Limdal's Vault, which is not fast enough. I can't actually afford this Boomerang. And I wouldn't have gotten to it because I wouldn't have played the Howling Mine. I mean, hypothetically, if I Boomerang a rat, I'd be okay here. I think? No, I'm not, right? Because he can attack me for 5, 5, and 2 if he fires up the Mutavault. He's supposed to attack with the Mutavault. But it doesn't matter. Damn. I only got 4 turns! Even the 5th turn doesn't look like it would have helped much. That was fast. That's a pretty fast clock. Now, my sideboard doesn't do much. It's just, which is depressing. His sideboard, he gets a lot better. I feel like, okay, I do want another Kismet against him. Don't think I need lots of Despotic Scepters. I always felt like 3 was too many in this list anyway. I'm basically playing Matt Place's list from the U.S. Nationals where he debuted this deck. I mean, I guess I should bring in a Plow. Just gives me a card that interacts with him quickly. I don't know what I cut, though. His creatures, wow. And now he goes up 3 duresses. For modern creatures, just so much more efficient than 90s creatures that even with the sort of inherent terribleness of this matchup that he's going to beat me. I feel like recall is just not what happens here. We're not going to be fight. I'm not going to be like, I either get him locked up quick or I don't. So this Swords looks better than the second recall. One land. One land on the play. This card is blank. 2 Stasis, but no Howling Mine. That's a mulligan. Alright, that's a solid draw. And if he duresses me or thought seizes me, I am not going to hesitate. That is totally a force of will. I think Howling Mine is the most important card to my strategy. I've got to get them in play, and if I get them in play, it even offsets the best cards in his deck, which are the thought seizes and the duresses. So defend the Howling Mine. Being on the play means he only gets 1 shot to try to get it. Now, obviously, I have nothing left. 2 lands now. Go ahead, thought seize me again. See if I care. He's got nothing for turn 2. I can live with that. Am I going to win to evolve? I mean, it's not like I need the Stasis yet. Because he's not doing anything. Yeah, I think I can go another turn. Or even 2. Like, let's see what he does, right? Wow, yeah, if all he's doing is Underworld connections, well, I've already got Howling Mine going on. That's great for me. If he starts to put some pressure on me, then I think I dig. But the thing is, if I Howling Mine into more Howling Mines, then I know I need to dig for a Stasis. If I draw Stasises, then I know that I need Howling Mines. Alright, I think it's worth casting as a response to duress. Means I'll lose my boomerang, but so there's a Howling Mine in there and nothing else. Howling Mine, Arcane Denial. I need to find a Stasis. Oh man, so I can get another Howling Mine. Yeah, I think if I get a Howling Mine and an Arcane Denial, I'm going to plow through the next pile so quickly that I think that's good enough. So I do not want to pay life to look at more cards. First card collector, the last card drawn. Alright, you can have my boomerang. I got another one coming. Oh, I wonder if I should have put a pain-free mana source in there. I'm going to wind up playing a City of Brass next turn. But I mean, I wanted... No, that's not true. I wanted the Arcane Denial. I wanted the Howling Mine and the Arcane Denial, so... City of Brass it is. Now then. Time to find a Stasis. Time to counter whatever he's doing. Give him more cards and give me more time. Gray Merchant hits for 6 right now. Yeah, let's use that. I mean, I'll Arcane the Thoughtseize. Now this turn is not a good one, because we know what we're drawing, and it's not Stasis. But the theory was, well, I guess I see one fresh card because of the Arcane Denial. The theory was Howling Mine plus Arcane Denial would get me to fresh cards, and the second Howling Mine is just so good. Erebos is turned on. He's hitting me for 8, huh? Wow, if he hits me for 8, if he has Gray Merchant, I'm just dead. I can Boomerang to stay alive. Probably am going to wind up Boomeranging to stay alive. Oh yeah, it turns off Erebos too. This Boomerang is actually pretty good. Erebos is no longer a creature. Lifebane is no longer an attacker. Oh, did I have enough mana to Boomerang instead of getting my Boomerang Thoughtseize? Yeah, I could have fired off a Boomerang on Lifebane. I'm like, that's probably... Sounds... Judging from the chat, it sounds like it might have made a mistake there. Mostly, we need to draw Stasis. Stasis right here, and we're golden. No Stasis here, and we're in trouble, right? 3, 6, 11. I probably need a Stasis this turn. Come on, deck! You can do it! Come on, deck. He's discarding to hand size, but we need a Stasis. Ugh. Plow's not going to do it. Huh. It's hard for me to imagine winning from here. Because the thing is, I don't have a Kismet either. If I had a Kismet, then I could imagine surviving at some really tiny life total. But I don't have a Kismet. So just his ability to play land and then eventually summon a Gray Merchant is going to be a problem. I mean, maybe. I guess he's only going to hit me for 6. Maybe I have one more turn? Oh, he's summoning Lifebanes just to see what's up. That's kind of funny. Oh, good lord. So, obviously I can Arcane Denial this, which gets me an extra card next turn. I'm going to be plowing Erebos so that I only take 6. I don't want to accidentally die to Gray Merchant. But if I plow this Erebos and take 6, then I'm at 8. Gray Merchant is still lethal. This Lifebane Zombie doesn't kill me, right? It does deal 3. Yeah, I don't think I counter this. Because the Gray Merchant kills me. And the Lifebane just doesn't. I mean, I don't know that he has a Grey Merchant, but he's seen 25 freaking cards, right? He should have a Grey Merchant by now. But he doesn't have a Grey Merchant. Okay. Now, I think I can denial. Yeah, that's got to be right. It gives me... Because this guy's going to tap and attack me if I play Stasis next turn. Alright, looks like we survived it to another turn. We even have a Force of Will for a future Grey Merchant. Clearly need a Stasis now. Last chance deck. Give me a Stasis right now or you're kicked out of the tournament. The 0-2 deck. The loser of this match goes to 0-2 in the group and is relegated out of next season. 4 draws. Oh, Jesus. Boomerang's not good enough, right? Oh, I guess hypothetically Boomerang could drop me to 1 if he doesn't activate his Mishra. Yeah, there's no way. He has to misplay this so badly. I saw 24 cards. 24 cards and 0 copies of Stasis. That's actually kind of unlucky. I mean, it would have been interesting to play from there, but no, I'd probably win from there. Because I have the Kismet now. Right, I would have taken 3 from this Lifebane and then had him Kismet locked. Stasis, I can eventually kill it with the Spot Acceptor or Boomerang it to refresh. Yeah, Stasis that turn would totally have done it. Well, Kismet plus Stasis would have definitely done it. Oh well. Turbo Stasis will not be terrorizing the top 8 bracket. And Turbo Stasis will not be terrorizing Season 3 either. Yeah, and he's overkilling me by enough that Boomerang, 1 turn of stopping 3 points of Lifebane would not actually have changed the result either. Oh well. 3, 6, 8. Yep, Boomerang doesn't help. Damn. Oh well.
Is that it? It's over.
You win.
All right. You forgot to find Stasis.
Yeah, no, I saw 24 cards that game, didn't find a Stasis. First game, I didn't stitch much of anything together, so.
Yeah. I mean, that one certainly went longer than the first one. That rat's good.
Yeah, no, the clock from the pack rats is quite fast. You even could have activated Mutavault on that last pack. On that Mutavault makes all your pack rat tokens bigger, and would have hit me for 2 more. Like, I actually could have survived with a Boomerang the way you played the first game, but whatever. You could have played to overkill me by more and survived a Boomerang, but I didn't have the Boomerang anyway. Much.
I had. Well, you only had 1 mana up, so.
Oh right, yeah, that's true. Because of the way.
And right, and I kept back Pact of Blood, but obviously just activating it. I forgot that activating it made it a rat, which was totally relevant to my rats.
Yeah, I'm just reminding you for next round.
Yep.
Because apparently there will be a next round for the Black Devotion deck.
Sure, it's awesome. Stasis is terrible.
It's gone. I thought it was better than this. Not gonna lie, I really thought it was better than this.
Then you're gonna have to plead for the fans to vote it back in, sir.
Yeah, it's relegated, but I can put it in the fan vote. If the fans want to let it in, then maybe it'll be back for next season.